Group 6. Charlie Chaplin tells his grandchildren what it was like to live in a poor house when he was a child. He is Charlie Chaplin and I'm his grandchildren.
Okay.
So, Grandpa, I remember that you told me that you lived in a poor house when you was young. Well, tell me how it was.
Yes, that's true. What do you want to know?
Well, a lot of things.
You're a curious boy.
I am. First, what is a poor house?
So, a poor house was an early kind of homeless shelter at my time, but the only thing that was so different was that in exchange of a bed and insufficient meal, you had to work the whole day.
What type of people went there?
In general, poor people, as the name says it, but not only them, also orphans and many other people belonging to the lowest class.
My historian teacher told me that the people who went there were well kept. They had enough food and comfortable bed to sleep. They went to school and they were privileged, but in exchange, they had to do some easy work. That's true?
I bet your historian teacher is a nice comedian. Is he?
No, Grandpa, why?
Because it's the opposite of the reality. The poor house, much more known as the workhouse, were the worst nightmare for us, the people who lived there, because of their lack of means and money. We were reduced to nothing there. We were inexistent and treated as slaves. We had a bed. We had a bed, but is a box a bed? No. And I will add that we were nearly 1,000 to sleep in the same bedroom, or may I say warehouse.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I deduce that poor houses show a false reputation of them to the people. Well, what type of task have you to do?
Inhuman and infernal tasks. They are numerous, from undoing ropes coming from the rolled ships, or cleaning big metal pieces, brushing, and many more. It was the thing that I hated the most.
What was the organization there? It was organized according to age group or according to your skills?
Actually, we were organized by age groups. It was not important if you were skilled or not. It doesn't matter because the work you had to do could be done by anyone.
Had you got people surveying you? Were there chiefs?
Yes, they were chiefs for all the groups. It was called a supervisor. You had to listen to them all the time when they gave you orders.
Wow, it was difficult to live and to work?
Yes, sometimes yes and sometimes no. It depends on the amount of food they gave you before you go to work.
I suppose that it was not much, right?
Yes, as you said, it was less than less. You can die from famine out there if you are not strong enough. You know, I have saw some people die in front of me there.
Whoa.
Yes.
And what about their living condition? How were they?
They were really bad. They are under the living standards. There was a lot of diseases and the cold was irrespectful.
It was really horrible to live there. How many times did you live there and how old are you where you went and when you arrived and when you left the poor house?
Actually, if I remember, I was 7 when I arrived at the poor house in 1896, and I think that I left in the early 19s.
Whoa! So you passed some long time there. You are strong.
Yes, thank you. So, is there something else you want to know?
Yes.
What? Tell
I
me.
have learned that before the advent of the Industrial Revolution, most people resided in a small rural community where their daily existence revolved around farming. Life for the average person was difficult, as incomes were meager and malnourishment and diseases were common. People produced the bulk of their own food, clothing, furniture, and tools. Most manufacturing was done in homes or small rural shops, using hand tools or simple machines.
Yes, right.
But after the industrialization, London has become a totally different city. How did you live this change?
Well, I was quite young and I don't remember that much, but I can say that it was a truly new scale of working. The rhythm of the life was higher and everyone was getting wealthier besides me and many other people that were in the same case. But It was harsh, and I made it to where I am today. That's what is important.
Wow, what an incredible story. Thanks, Grandpa. You are my idol. You supported a lot of bad events in your life, and you are still strong. You are an example to follow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dad.
Goodbye.